Hello, welcome to YOGATX. My name is Crystal, and today I've got a standing, a little bit of spice, a little bit of kick, but a standing flow to help out with your spine. We're going to do some twists. We're going to move the spine in all directions. Feel free to modify as you need, but we're going to get started standing. And just find a little bit of movement before you find stillness. So maybe sway right and left. You can let the arms be loosey-goosey. Loosey-goosey. And then start to diminish those spins, those circles. Find your mountain pose. You can toe heel your feet to hips width distance. Shine your palms forward. Invitation to close your eyes here. And ground your feet into the earth. Maybe take a little bit of a sway right and left here. You can bring the weight back toward your heels and then forward toward your toes. From here, ground through all four corners of each of your feet. Maybe play with lifting all 10 toes and then tiny toe to big toe, lower your toes back down. Like you're hugging the earth, hugging your mat with your feet. Set an intention here if one calls to you. And each breath, imagine energy and light shining up from your feet, moving up your legs, up your spine, up to your skull. And each breath out, send that energy back into the earth. Just being aware of your relationship with the environment around you. And on your next inhale, reach your arms up overhead. At the top, grab your left wrist, and as you exhale, pull it to the right. Straight into the side body here. Inhale, come back through center, switch your grip. Exhale, pull to the left. Inhale through center. As you exhale, cactus your arms. Option to lift your chin for a slight back bend. And then inhale, reach your arms up. As you exhale, dive forward, send your heart forward and down. Let the top of your head be heavy. Bend into your knees. And then inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins. Find a figure 7 with your body. Exhale to plant your hands. Step back to plank. Then inhale, shift your shoulders forward of the wrists. Knees can stay lifted or soften them down. Then lower all the way to your belly. Untuck your toes at the bottom, tops of the feet press down. Then inhale, float your heart, baby cobra. Exhale to lower. Inhale, float your heart. Maybe float the hands. Engage your back muscles, squeeze your elbows towards each other behind you. Exhale, lower. One more like that, we'll hold. Inhale, float the heart, the hands, maybe the tops of the feet float off the mat. Breathe here. Feel your back muscles engage. Take one more inhale, maybe lift everything higher. And exhale all the way down. Option to stack your forearms under your forehead. You might bend your knees and windshield wipe your feet right and left a few times. Then release the tops of the feet back down. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Tuck your toes. Inhale, either tabletop or plank. You choose how spicy. And exhale, downward facing dog. Float your hips up and back. Maybe find a pedal of the heels here. We'll add on to that. Bend your knees, look forward. Walk, hop, or step to the top of your space. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand all the way up. Bring your palms to meet. Exhale, hands to heart. And inhale, reach your hands up. At the top, grab your left wrist. Exhale, pull it to the right. We've been here before. You might keep your feet grounded or find a curtsy stance. Step your left foot behind the right. Notice how this weight shift changes the sensation of the pose. Next, inhale, come back through center, switch your grip. Exhale, pull it to the left. Option to step your right foot behind the left or keep both feet grounded. Inhale, back through center. As you exhale, cactus your arms, and here we'll find a bind. Either interlace your hands behind you. You can also grab opposite elbows or even give yourself a fist bump. Inhale to lift your heart. Keep your bind as you exhale, hinge. Forward fold with the bind. If you're doing the fist bump thing, press your hands into the low back. If you have the fingers interlaced, you might think about pulling the hands away from the low back. And breathe here. Let the top of the head be heavy. Feel free to bend the knees. Maybe find a little bit of a sway right and left. Then release your hands to the earth. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fingertips down. Step your left foot back, right foot stays forward. Soften the left knee down. Inhale, reach the hands up, Anjaneyasana. As you exhale, side bend to the right, right hand can come to your thigh or maybe off to the right side. Make space in the left side body. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, frame your front foot with your hands. Step back, either straight to down dog, or you might find a little flow or a vinyasa here. From down dog, inhale, float your right heel high. Exhale, right foot steps forward between the hands. Soften the left knee down. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, hands down. Step forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale to fold. Inhale, stand all the way up. Palms meet. Exhale, hands to heart. All right, one more variation of these side bends. Inhale, reach your hands up. This time find Kali Mudra. Interlace your fingers, release your index fingers. Think about squeezing your ears with your biceps. So you're making a really long, straight shape. And then inhale, reach up. As you exhale, side bend to the right, like you're tracing a line on the ceiling and over to the side of the room. Press your hips to the left. Inhale, come back through center. We'll take it the other way. Trace a line over to the left wall or the left side of the room. Hips press to the right. Inhale, come back through center. As you inhale, think about lifting up. And then option to find a small back bend here. You might trace a line to the back edge where the ceiling meets the wall behind you. Inhale, come back up. That might not be a big movement. As you exhale, take that line all the way to the earth and then release your hands. A few breaths here in your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fingertips down. Step your right foot back, left foot stays forward. Soften the right knee down. Inhale, sweep your arms up. As you exhale, side bend to the left, left hand to thigh or off to a block or the floor beside you. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, frame your front foot with your hands, step it back. Optional vinyasa or press straight to down dog. Inhale, float your left heel high. Exhale, step between your hands, soften the right knee down. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, hands down, step forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand up. As you exhale, find chair, sit your hips back. And take a moment here, adjust. Feet can be hips width, or you can also bring the big toes to touch. From here, swing your right hand back, left hand forward. Ooh. And then shift your weight into your right foot. Lift your left heel, take a big step back. Lower the left heel down as you inhale. Find warrior one. Feel free to adjust your feet as you need. Take an inhale. Exhale, cactus your arms and find a bind. Interlace the hands or find that fist bump. Inhale to lift your heart. Exhale, hinge forward. Humble warrior. Heart can pause parallel to the earth, or you can let the head drop inside the right thigh. Release your bind. Inhale, rise back up. Warrior one. Exhale, spin open to warrior two. And again, feel free to adjust your feet. You might find heel to arch alignment, or you might keep the right foot wide. Flip your right palm. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, find side angle, forearm to thigh. Bring the left bicep next to the ear. And then choose to stay, or like we did on the floor, start to turn your heart towards the earth and reach for the corner of the mat, using your right arm to support. Just getting different sensation here. Start to reach the left hand back up to the ceiling. Inhale, sky archer. Grab your right wrist, pull it to the back of your mat. 2 straight legs, option to float your right toes. And exhale, toes down, find your triangle, reach forward, and then tick-tock the arms. Option to keep the left hand reaching up or drape the arm over your ear. You can let the arm relax. Again, thinking about getting length in the side body. This is bus stop 2. If you want to take it one more stop, think about the heart rotating towards the earth. Reach for the upper corner of your mat. And then release, bend your right knee, frame your front foot with your hands, step it back, optional vinyasa, take it or leave it. Bend your knees, look forward, travel to the top of your space. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand all the way up. Exhale, chair pose. Sit your hips back and down. Then bring your left hand back, right hand forward. Lower body stays the same. Check in with your knees. Shift your weight into your left foot. Lift your right heel. Take a big step back with the right foot. Then inhale, rotate the heart forward. Bring your hands up. Warrior 1. Exhale, cactus your arms, find your bind. If you have the fingers interlaced, think opposite, awkward thumb on top. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, find your humble warrior. Let the head be heavy, or just keep your gaze to the top short edge of your mat. Release the hands, inhale, rise up, warrior 1. Exhale, spin open, warrior 2. Adjust your feet as you need. Flip the left palm, inhale, reverse your warrior. And exhale, side angle, forearm to thigh. Bring the right bicep over the ear. Again, option to drape the arm overhead. Or maybe start to turn your heart and rotate, reach for the upper right corner of your mat. Release, find your sky archer, straighten both legs, grab your left wrist, pull it to the back of your space, maybe float your left toes. Next, exhale, find triangle, reach forward, and then tick-tock the arms. You might choose to stay here or reach the right arm forward. Maybe start to rotate the heart. Reach for the upper right corner of your mat. And then bend your front knee, frame your foot with your hand, step it back, find your vinyasa, take it or leave it. And we'll meet in a seat. You can sit cross-legged or sit on your shins, your heels. A few more grounding things together. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. As you exhale, twist to your right hand behind you, left hand to right knee. You can bring the palm to the knee, or sometimes I like to make a fist and bring the back of my hand to the knee. I find that gives me a little more leverage. Then each inhale lifts you tall. Each exhale, turn and twist a little more. Chin over the back right shoulder. And keep everything the same, just switch your gaze, bring your chin over your front left shoulder. Release, both hands reach up, take an inhale. Exhale, twist to the left, either an open palm to the knee or a fist and the back of the hand. Option to take your chin over the back left shoulder, look back. Each inhale lengthens. Each exhale, turn and twist. And keep everything the same, just switch, look forward, bring your chin over your right shoulder. And release, inhale, bring your hands up. Palms meet, exhale, thumbs to your heart. Maybe keep your hands here at your heart space as you close your eyes. For a little more grounding, you can bring your hands to your knees. And let your breath slow down here. Feel free to stay as long as you want. If you have more time and would like to take a supine or floor shavasana, take that. Otherwise, we'll seal this practice with a breath together. To begin, exhale all your air out. Inhale, fill your lungs. Sip in a little more air at the top. And sigh it out. Thank you so much for joining me here today at YOGATX. My name is Crystal. If you want to follow me, you can find me on Instagram. My handle is at it's_Crystal. That's CRYST, 5 A's and an L at the end. I don't know why I did this. Namaste.